Are you happy with your hotel, resort, inn, or bed and breakfast doing so-so? A surefire way to help your business grow is to train your employees, and I'm going to show you how. Training can improve employee morale, business performance, help increase your profits, and if you're properly organized, you can find the time. And I don't mean just when they are hired, it has to be ongoing. In this episode, I'm going to look back at employee training process step by step. Let me ask you something. Do you have a small property, just a couple of employees, but you seem to be doing most of the work? Or do you have a property that's running on a shoestring budget with limited employees that are overworked? Or are you so busy that you cannot find the time to think about additional training for your employees? Or do you have high turnover? If you answer yes to any of these questions, there is no doubt in my mind you are throwing money out the window, and over the years have probably lost some excellent employees. In this episode, I'm going to talk about developing an employee training strategy. Welcome to another edition of Hospitality Property School. I am your instructor, Jerry McPherson. I have not talked to many hospitality property owners who said, I am very happy that my business is so-so. Most owners and managers want their properties to be successful. Being organized is a great start, but a surefire way to help your business grow is to train your employees. And I don't mean just when they're hired. It has to be ongoing. You might be thinking these questions. Why would I want to take on the extra expense? When am I going to find the time? And if I train my employees, won't they leave for better opportunities? Training can improve employee morale, business performance, and help increase your profits. If there are some advantages to training your employees, you can choose the training you want to give to your employees. Trained employees are better equipped to handle customers. You are showing your employees that you value them by investing. Employees that are continually trained feel more stable in their job. Training is an excellent recruiting tool. Training promotes job satisfaction. Trained employees look for new challenges. Training adds flexibility and efficiency to your employees. By spreading knowledge around your employees, you will save time and early if someone suddenly leaves the property. Training gives seasonal workers a reason to return. When employees acquire new skills, their self-esteem increases, and when employees are trained, they stay fresh and motivated. Teaching and upgrading employee skills makes good business sense. It has to start from day one and become successive as your employees grow. After the break from our sponsor, I'll go into more detail. Do you have an independent hospitality property, a hotel, resort, inn, or bed and breakfast, and at times feel overwhelmed with all you have to do? Do you find yourself doing everything from checking guests in, to marketing, to looking for the right people to work for you, to cleaning toilets and everything in between? What happens when things become hectic? Do you feel stressed? Do you find it difficult to plan for the future when your only concern is how to get the rooms ready for the new arrivals? So what can you do? You have to get organized. You have to learn the strategies that'll make you more effective. Wouldn't it be great to learn the techniques the big brand hospitality properties use and to work like you have a full organizational structure supporting you? If the answer is yes, your next question might be, how do I do this? Well, if you can make the time and have the extra funds, many universities and colleges offer hospitality training programs. Or you can learn from those who've gone through all your problems and see how they have streamlined their business. You can do this by becoming a member of the Hospitality Property School Group. The benefits of this group include helping your hospitality property to gain a clear vision, help set up your organizational structure, help set up your brand, help your social media strategy, help create an atmosphere to hire the right employees, help grow your business. The Hospitality Property School Group is designed to share knowledge, tips, and techniques to like-minded hospitality property owners and managers who might not have the benefit of having an entire organization to support them. If you are looking for ways to streamline your business, learn how to set up an organizational strategy, to hire and keep the right employees, and to increase your bookings and profit, then visit KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com/membership-site and explore the Hospitality Property Group for an entire week for only $1. We guarantee you'll find tips and techniques that you can begin using right away to help start improving your bookings and profit. But don't just take my word for it. Explore yourself for an entire week for only $1. That's KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com/membership-site. You've got nothing to lose and everything to gain. Before the break, I said teaching and upgrading employee skills makes good business sense. Now, it may take a little time to see a return on your investment, but the long-term gains associated with employee training make a huge difference down the road. And that's better return than you can get at most banks. Another good reason to invest in your employees is the cost of turnover. Think about your own situation. Consider the cost of replacing an employee in both time and money. So when is a good time to train? Well, when performance appraisals show that performance improvement is needed, as part of succession planning to help an employee prepare for a new role at your property, when testing new systems, as part of an overall professional program. And these could include such themes as communication, diversity, computer skills, customer service, ethics, human relations, sexual harassment. Too often, independent hospitality property owners fail to see the value in providing a formal training program. This is where you have to think like a president, not a shareholder. To find out more about how to set up a training program, check out our training tutorials. Visit KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com and click Tutorials in the menus bar. Something to keep in mind. Most business owners think they are good leaders by default. Sorry to disillusion you, but this is not always the case. Property owners should be trained well. Admit you don't know everything. As in all topics in your operations manual, your employees' training has to be step by step. If you missed the episode on creating an operations manual, I'll leave a link in the show notes. Are you with me so far? Let me know by leaving a short comment below. As I said earlier, to find out more about how to set up a training program, check out our training tutorials. Visit KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com and click the tutorials in the menu bar. Now, I had mentioned that training has to be step by step. The reason is that this will be an incredible resource for any new employee and will quicken their success. You can find your copy of the Employees Training Guidelines download in the show notes. Now, before you start any training program, you have to decide on and choose your trainer wisely. Your trainer will set the tone. It is the trainer's responsibility to create a safe and non-threatening environment for learning. For this to work, it is extremely important for a trainer to have great people skills. They have to remember that new employees are people, so it's important to take the time to get to know the new members, establish a relationship, and treat them like they would like to be treated. The trainer has to be patient and set a reasonable pace when teaching the new tasks. Before starting, it might be a good idea to have them think back to when they were learning something new for the first time. A hectic pace and a busy environment will only lead to problems. Things to think about before a trainer begins. A good trainer will have to understand the material and what is expected of the employee or employees in their new position. Ask questions to make sure things are clear. When you see things starting to click, challenge them. A trainer should use current staff as their experts, showing how specific procedures actually work in the day-to-day operation. Give praise when deserved. Also, criticism is important to correct bad behavior before it becomes a habit. But make sure it's constructive with an alternative solution. Again, I cannot stress enough the importance of step-by-step procedures for all aspects of your business. With accurate step-by-step processes, owners, trainers, and new staff will not be second-guessing. Your goal is not only to have employees who can follow step-by-step procedures for all their tasks, but to be able to think on their feet. And this means all employees at your property. Encourage new employees, in fact, all employees, to look for ideas to make their jobs easier or to enhance your property. Have them be on the lookout for new technology opportunities that you or your employees can explore, even if you're not sure how it might immediately be applied to your business. Who knows, you could be into the big next thing and gain more of an advantage over your competition. Other training techniques to consider. Job shadowing. This allows an employee to learn about and benefit from the expertise of your senior employees. If an employee has an interest for or has expertise in a subject or attends external training sessions or conferences that could be of benefit to your property, have them hold in-house training sessions for all employees. If there are costs involved, you could offer to cost share or maybe even pay the entire amount. The first 6 weeks is essential to any new employee. It is during this time they will decide whether or not this job is right for them. It might be a surprise for you to hear, but 33% of hospitality businesses do not do any training. If this is the case, how on earth do people know what is expected of them on a day-to-day basis, let alone how they can contribute to your business or develop their career? Training your staff in the basics of your property puts them in a better position to contribute to cost control and possibly generate income. If people understand how the business makes money, they will be in a position to contribute to this and put forward their own ideas. You can hedge your bet with a well-thought-out step-by-step training process and chisel a new employee into that creative, ambitious worker you desire. As I said earlier, to find out more about how to set up a training program, check out our training tutorials. Visit KeystoneHospitalityDevelopment.com and click the tutorials in the menu bar. I would like to hear about your training process. Let me know in the comments section what training process works for you. If you would like to learn more tips and techniques for operating a hospitality property, I highly recommend you join our 6-day challenge. Whether you are operating a 1-room bed and breakfast or a 500-room luxury hotel, there is always something you can learn, and this 6-day challenge will take you step by step through the process of operating a successful hospitality property, and it's 100% free. You can sign up below. If you like this video, let me know in the comments section below your thoughts and if you're going to implement any of these procedures. If you know somebody who might benefit from this video, please feel free to share it, and make sure to hit the like button or dislike button if you didn't like it. I appreciate the feedback. Be sure to subscribe and hit the little bell to be notified when I upload a new video. Thank you so much for your attention, and let's continue to work together to put heads in your beds. Until next time, have a fun day.